I'm going.
You're going?
I'm going.
Didn't even give me a countdown.
Have I ever given you a countdown?
Back in the day.
Once. Back in the
back
day.
in our infancy. I was actually like talking to a client today who has a friend outside of the shop, and he's like, "Oh, we up to tonight?" And I was like, "Oh, just recording the podcast." He's like, "You got a fucking podcast?" I was like, "Yeah," and then I remembered that he doesn't use Instagram or Twitter or anything.
Yeah.
So he's not seen it. He's just seen Facebook posts, which I never do because I don't use it.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Oh, fucking hell, how long you been doing that for?" And I was like half a year, man.
Too long.
Yeah, it's been getting close to the number 40, you know? Like, that's insane.
Yeah, because this will be 34 or 34.
It's a 30 several. is all I really know. But no.
Welcome. Oh, it's over there now.
Oh,
Sorry. Welcome. Yeah. I'm still looking where it used to be. To Dead End Friends, the podcast. Number 34. This is the podcast. So definitely don't know a thing. We're still going to talk about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Last week, the camera thing broke. So, this week, the improvisation.
The DIY.
The high production value of every podcast ever.
What bottom dollar will get you?
We're using books. So
Expand your mind, it's fine.
The camera is propped up on my TV with books underneath to give a wee bit of height. So that's where we are. Because the thing broke and I didn't get another one.
Fair enough.
So there we are. Anyway, the places where we are. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all of the usual places.
Mm-hmm.
Last week, that's the only place you can do it because there was no video. This week, there is a video. Hopefully.
Something maybe will go wrong.
On the YouTube. I
think that's it. Is that how we usually start this?
I don't even know anymore.
Look, it's been a couple of weeks. We've recovered-ish. Like, we're not ill anymore, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
We were just struck down. Absolutely struck down. And then for days afterwards, I was still feeling a bit...
Oh, really?
Well, I saw you on the Sunday. I went out on Sunday night because I was like, whatever, we booked it. It was fine.
On the Randan.
I had fucking oysters. Because who am I? Eating big fucking sea snotters. What the fuck is that? Who the hell Callum? They're only £3. It's fine.
It looked so gross.
They were delicious.
You sent me the picture and I was just like, oh, cool. I'd rather not.
I literally ate just fish as well. So I had oysters, I had cured langoustines.
That fucking long ass
a mackerel
thing.
Fish, a mackerel.
A mackerel.
Yeah, it was delicious. Head and tail.
Where were you?
I went to a place in the West End called Kapow. So it was like Asian fusion.
Right.
So everything I had was like Asianish, you know. I can't tell you specifically where they're from, but like it was a bit of everything because I'm pretty sure they don't eat like langoustines and fucking mackerel. They might. I don't know. I've never been there, but
that's yeah.
I don't know how they do it. But the way that that it was all done, like the sauces and marinades all had like Asian.
Right. Okay.
Like spices.
It sounds good, and then you talk about the fish, and then it's just immediately no.
Dynamite, man. Those big sea snotters. They were like a bucket list thing.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've always wanted to have them. I don't know.
Do you have a bucket list? Or is it just that was the only thing that
so far it's just
written?
Oysters. Yeah, I added it that day and I completed it that day, so I'm ready to die. Basically, I put the one thing on my bucket list I knew I was about to do.
You were going to get away with it.
So now I can die.
Oh, is that what this has all been for?
Oh yeah.
Right. Okay.
I only wanted to have a podcast so I could die happily.
To have a podcast, eat oysters, done. Perfection.
But yeah, it was good. Good time.
Oh, what was I going to say there?
Don't know.
Oh, bucket list.
Bucket list.
Have you ever had like an actual list of things you want to do by a certain point in your life?
Kinda.
Yeah.
Vague, like nothing like mad on there. You know, people are like, I want to go skydiving. I want to swim with the dolphins. Yeah. I'm like, no, have oysters. That was genuinely one of them because I was like, you know me. I like things. I like eating. I like flavors. I like taste.
Yes.
I want to expand my mind. That's twice I've said that today.
Who was the first one to?
You about 4 minutes ago. Okay.
I didn't hear that.
Can't wait for you to listen back. But I want to do certain things.
Right.
But nothing crazy that isn't doable because I'm very realistic. Like when I was trying to lose weight, I was like, oh, all I want to do is fit into a large t-shirt.
Yeah.
Doable. Realistic. So it was that's the kind of thing that's on my list.
Right.
So I always wanted to be in a band and sing on stage. Tick, tick. I went on tour. That was like one that came after the realization of wanting to be a musician of sorts.
Yeah.
So I kind of ticked them all off. Bring out vinyl. These are all music related because that was my life.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's kind of like things that just getting added on. Like I want to do the book, which I'm wanting to do and I'm trying to do.
You've been talking about that for a while.
Yeah. So that's another one. I don't know if there's anything that's like, whoa, what a fucking weirdo this guy is, you know? Like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go skydiving, but if the opportunity arose, I would say yes.
Oh, 100%.
Throw yourself out of a plane and live.
Yeah.
Yes. Everyone wants to try that.
Yeah.
You know?
I wouldn't say it's on a bucket list, but yeah, if it was around.
I'd like to ask the guy halfway down if I could change my mind. Like, what? No, like, see the thing? Don't do it.
Grapnel gun? Like
Come on.
Fucking Brendan Fraser?
No, I don't mean shoot myself back up. I just mean not to open the parachute. Change my mind, big man. Just let it happen.
I went to save myself. You went to kill yourself.
I went to kill myself. We're on different ends of the spectrum. I would do it. But there's nothing daft. I don't want to swim with sharks, but again, I would.
Fine.
I would do.
I think that would be. I think there's an actual term for it when you're like afraid of like open sea.
Shite bag.
Yes, that's it. I have shite bag aphoria.
Apology.
Something like that. So when it's like, I'm like terrified of going out in open water and I can't see land.
Right.
So sharks is pretty much out at that point.
Yeah, because then you become dinner.
Yeah, and what if it's like a really, really big shark with a really, really big mouth? I'd be terrified.
That would be a terrifying time.
Yeah, it's like Jaws.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
but I would, because I'll be in a cage. It's not like I'm going to be on like a fucking lilo in the sea.
I don't know. You've seen some of them. Some of them, it's because it's like a specific type of shark. It's not like fucking hammerheads or anything, or great whites and shit. It's like a specific type of shark that would still attack you. But there's I think it might be in Hawaii somewhere, where you go in with literally just like a wetsuit.
Oh my god. That seems a bit much.
Because they know how to like kind of like, not tame them, but like keep them chill while you're in there.
Yeah.
And doing all the waves and shit. And yeah, there's no cage. Nah.
That's
those like those super extreme things, like I don't actually know if there's many of them I would try. Where people say I could like skydiving, maybe. Bungee jumping I'd maybe do.
Bungee jumping seems fun, right? I think the worst bit about bungee jumping wouldn't be the jumping off and the shooting back up. It would be when it's settled.
And you're just hanging
like
there.
Hanging upside down, like.
You don't see how long after the video's been taken, how long they're still hanging there.
Yeah.
Because they're waiting on somebody coming to take them down.
I heard they just get a big pair of scissors.
There's just a button at the top. Boop. That's you.
Yeah.
I think I would do bungee jumping.
It seems like it could be made more fun of, if you know what I mean. Like jumping out of a plane is super serious. Mm-hmm. You know, like if that goes like really, really wrong.
Yeah, you end up like Syndrome from The Incredibles. At the end, his cape gets stuck in the
thing,
the rotor blade thing,
propeller.
That one.
Propeller
on the plane, and he gets all fucking exploded and shit.
Yeah. Well, I just mean like if it goes wrong in any way, you're dead.
Kablamo.
You know. Whereas with bungee jumping, I think even if things were to go wrong, there would still be enough bounce in the elastic, like in the bungee cord to like take some of the hit out of it. So you're
So you're gonna die
I'm not saying
slower.
You're gonna float, is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say float, but I think you can make more fun of that because it doesn't seem as permanent if you fuck it up. You might like just not be able to like move your legs.
Yeah, that that wouldn't be fun either. I don't know.
Well, not on many people's bucket list.
Exactly. We've taken this a very dark turn.
You did. I said nothing. I was just talking about the death.
Talking about dying. I don't actually think I really have anything for a bucket list because, like,
I think the good thing about it is it's always expanding. There's always things that like are introduced to you. You go, oh, do you know what? Stick that one.
That would be quite cool. I suppose. Like, I've one of them.
It's not definitive.
I've never had sushi.
What?
I've never had sushi.
Never had sushi.
Never.
You can get it
that would
literally anywhere.
I know, but I would rather just get like a chicken Caesar wrap or something. I don't know. It's just I've just never tried it.
It's nice.
And it's like I would rather go somewhere that's like good to have it rather than just go like because it's like when you want to try fish chips, you go to the decent chippy. You don't go to the one because it's closest to you.
No, that's true. That is very true. That's very true.
That doesn't make any sense for what I said, but I said it.
No, it does. I get it. If you want to try something, you try the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. I think you should come with me and get sushi. Because I like it, but I'm not, like, overly sold on the whole thing.
What do you mean?
I think sometimes it's overrated. Like, you know when people are like, oh my god, my favourite food is sushi.
Shut up. See,
no,
when
it's
you're
not.
hungover, pal. See, when you're hungover,
yeah, you're not fucking
you're
going for raw fish and
you're
rice.
Not fucking phoning in a sushi. You're phoning in a fucking kebab. You're phoning in a salty fucking Chinese food.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Get me that sweet MSG. That's what I want. That's all I care about. Hungover, just give me the MSG. But do you know what I mean? Like, it's such a weird concept to be someone's favourite thing. It could be their favourite thing to go out for.
Yeah.
You know,
you like the vibe. You like, you know, it could be a cool restaurant that you go to.
But also, if I was in any other scenario and somebody put down a wee tiny bit of rice and fish, I'd like, where's the rest? Where is it?
Take it back, finish it off.
You come back to me when there's more.
See that raw fish that you just opened up? There's plenty of meat left, bro.
Give me the rest.
Bring it out.
No, it's not worth the faff in my mind,
right,
you know? Because you got to, like, you can easily spend 35 quid on one order of sushi.
Oh, really?
Because you just, like, look through the menu and be like, oh, I want that. And you're like, oh, each one of these is amounting up to £3.50 for maybe 2 bits.
Right.
So it's you've got to go through loads.
Right.
To feel like you're getting a meal.
Yeah.
And then that also costs.
And then the bill just comes around the corner on the wee conveyor belt, and you're like, "Oh, that's not mine. That's not mine.
Whose
that's
is
not
this?
my bag."
Whomst? But yeah, it just doesn't seem worth the faff. Like everybody's favourite food's like pizza.
Yeah.
You phone a pizza, you get a pizza. You did pizza. You know, I don't have to use twigs to eat pizza.
I mean, you could.
You could.
There's some people out there, you know.
And
there will be some people up there that do it.
Chopsticks, just in case you.
I'm not taking that literal.
Twigged.
Wow. Excuse me. Yes, me and you will go out for sushi.
We'll go for sushi,
and
then we can talk about our bucket list more. What else do we want to put on these?
So you don't need to talk about it now.
Yeah, because I've got nothing. Absolutely not a thing.
Well, sushi, I guess I can add to mine because I've never had it. I don't really know. Like, I don't want to be able to like drive a tractor or anything. Like, I know people put that on their bucket list. Just like, oh, it'd be so sick to be able to drive a fucking HGV, bro.
I want to drive a forklift.
I can drive a forklift. I have a forklift. I have a forklift license.
Wow.
Yeah. I used to cut about in one. Just out in the road. That's how I got to work. But no, I used to, because like in my first job that I had, or my first real job that I had, because it was like a paper storage, paper, whatever. We dealt with paper and documents. And it had like an actual warehouse like attached to the office.
Right.
And it got really popular in this company. I don't know what it's like now, but it got really popular, and there was like so much work coming in. I say popular like it's a fucking meme. Like it was a paper. It was
rated
company,
#1.
It was a company that was scanning documents, so you didn't have to have paper anymore. So the fucking giant warehouse, we had to get like racking put in to actually like store all the pallets full of boxes. So our boss was like, "Yo, do you want to learn how to use a forklift?" Like,
yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Count me in.
Maybe I want to stick that on my
driving a
bucket
forklift is sick. See, my driving
because it's just
instructor-
like one wheel, isn't it? And the one wheel like no spins the middle, like
bro.
No, it's
no
not like
car has two wheels.
I know I said that the wrong way. I meant like it was like the one wheel moves everything, and I understand 4x4s exist and all that kind of stuff. That's not what I'm getting at.
No, so
like like when you turn a car, it turns in. But if you moved a forklift, you can make it go to the side without making it move. Is that a thing, or have I made that up? Craig, tell me the truth. Did I make it up?
You're saying no words that make any sense.
That makes sense.
No, it doesn't, bro.
What doesn't make sense about that?
None of it.
That makes sense. When you drive a car,
yes,
you have to have momentum to make it turn a corner.
Yeah, okay.
When you're in a forklift, you don't have to have the machine moving to turn. I'm not saying to go round the corner. I'm saying to turn, to rotate.
Right.
That makes sense.
I'm with you now.
Oh my god. What I said made sense. Oh, please.
Right.
Oh, the Dead End family need to come through for me here. I need to know if I made sense.
So are you saying that you can, without moving forward,
in a static position,
you
not moving,
you can do a full... The bit that you're getting me with this, dude, is you keep saying not moving, but how would you turn?
No, I mean, I don't mean like... Again, when you're in a car,
yes,
it's the momentum that takes you forward.
Yes.
Which then when you turn the wheel, takes you round the corner. So I mean when the forklift is static, not moving at all, like the wheels just turn it round. Because it's... I can't say this any other way.
I think what I think you're trying to say is instead of when you drive a car, you turn the wheel and the front wheels turn.
Mm-hmm.
What you're trying to say is on a forklift, the back wheels turn, so it means that you can rotate on the axis.
Yeah. I think that's what I mean. Is that how it works?
So when you're driving a car, you're right. It's the momentum to take you around the corner.
Yeah.
But when you're in a forklift, it's the back wheels that turn. So when they turn directly in, like you're saying, like that, and you just hit go, you'll just do that.
I didn't even mean hit go. Like I just meant, like it.
What, the momentum carries you?
No.
Where do you...
No momentum. Zero momentum. Sitting still. No fucking hitting the gas.
Zero momento.
And like, so what? I think what I'm trying to say is I think the wheels of a forklift are in the middle and on like like a spin, like an office chair, like a spinny chair.
Yeah.
Like, you can just like and spin it around.
Yeah.
Without moving. I think that's what I mean. Like as if it's underneath the thing, and you're just turning the top.
You're wrong.
Glad I've thought that's how it was for so long.
So the wheels at the back are not in the middle directly, but they're not right at the back.
I think that's what I mean.
Anyway, I drove a forklift.
Cool.
When you're learning how to drive a forklift, my driving instructor told me.
I think it's that motion where you go like that. I believe that if you were to do this, the whole thing should move. Does that kind of make sense?
No, it's just like a car. So when you turn it this way, eventually at a point it will stop turning.
Oh, I
so
thought
you need to go back because the wheels are on an axis.
I think because I've never seen anyone take it full tilt, Like, I think I've only ever seen them like go for a big one. It made it look like it was going all the way around. So like they were just like controlling,
just Tokyo drifting the
you could
forklift.
just pee in it and just go like that, and you just end up dizzy. Like just.
I'm sorry, burst your bubble. That's straight up not correct.
That's so shite. I don't know why I thought it was like that.
I don't know either, dude. Like,
when you spell it out to me, I know it doesn't make sense.
You've seen something in your lifetime that has made you think that is what happens.
I probably just watched like too much Tom and Jerry.
No,
and,
you
like,
watched the
that's something.
Flintstones, bro. So when they're like running,
Run
and
around
they
in
stop
circles.
and they turn the fucking car round and then they keep going.
Yeah, so like
You
to
thought
put
my
it
you
put
thought
it in
my feet.
Flintstones terms, everyone was just standing up with the car and just turning round and round and round themselves.
That makes sense now. See, if you just said that at the beginning, we wouldn't have had to go through all this because I would have been able to tell you, no, my legs don't poke out the bottom.
Do you know there's a big dispute in like Saudi Arabia, Dubai, all that like surrounding areas? Is that the United Arab Emirates? Is that what that is all consisted of?
I don't know.
Well, basically, Dubai have stopped showing the Flintstones, and they're arguing with like their neighbours.
Why?
Because Abu Dhabi do. I sold it so well. I suckered you in.
I was so involved in that story. I was about to get in like an uproar because they stopped playing the Flintstones.
You're trying to get like a petition together.
Like start GoFundMe so I can fly over. Like, motherfucker, what you doing? Flintstones wasn't actually one that we ever really came into our house. We didn't watch it that much.
I watched it a bit.
You knew what was going on.
I watched
remember the film.
The film, yeah, the live action.
Fucking John Goodman.
John Goodman. Kyle MacLachlan was a bad guy.
No.
Yeah. If I am wrong, I will be affronted. I believe I'm right.
What film are we talking about again?
Flintstones.
I was like,
I can't remember who else is in that film.
Stones. The guy that was in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yes, he was.
What's his name?
Chops?
I've got too many
What's his
things to be
name?
looking at. He retired. Oh.
Did he retire because he killed someone? Is that a thing?
What?
Oh, that's Matthew Broderick in it.
What?
Inspector Gadget. That's why he disappeared for a long time.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
He killed someone?
Ferris Bueller.
Like him who's married to the woman from Sex and the City?
Mm-hmm. The very one.
He killed someone.
Yeah.
Is that not a TV show? Did you watch a TV show?
No, it was in
E-Weekly?
I just tried to say a place, and I'm pretty sure I'm making it up.
Go.
Ireland, I think it was in. You tell me if Kyle MacLachlan was a bad guy, and I'll tell you what the other cunt was doing. What's his name?
What? I'm so lost now.
Broderick.
Kyle MacLachlan is, in fact, yes, he is the villain.
Mm-hmm. I knew it.
Fair enough.
Personal life. Ancestry.
What?
1987.
Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis is his name. 1987 car crash.
Right.
While driving a rented BMW in Northern Ireland, Broderick crossed the wrong lane, collided head-on with a Volvo. The driver and her mother were instantly killed.
Oh shit!
Killed two cunts. Yeah.
But
yeah.
1987.
I was like the start of it.
He was still around though, because like he was in Godzilla. That was in the 90s. And he was in
not 1987.
Yeah. But I thought he like disappeared for a while.
So he was in Ferris Bueller's. So he's in a film called War Games, 1983.
Right.
So in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 1986.
Mm-hmm.
Then wasn't in anything until 1998.
Oh shit!
That is all wrong. It's just not in order. I thought it was in order. I thought it was going to be in chronological order.
You're just rhyming off like alphabetical order.
I thought that was making sense in my head.
See, as long as it made sense to you, man. Oh, good.
I was like, oh, that's definitely the right years. So wait, when was that? 1986, 1987, 1988.
This is awful.
98, 99.
Oh my
No,
God.
he was just in films for most of his life. He actually didn't stop. He's consecutively been in a film since it happened. Every single year.
I don't understand what happens in your brain.
I hear a little thing and I just go, yep. Genuinely think that's what happens. Which is funny because I'm quite smart. Like
Pretend to be.
I pretend to be.
Yeah.
Or I like to think that I'm fairly intelligent.
But you're just helping me prove the point of the start of every episode. Two dudes who don't know anything talk about everything.
Literally every year. He's not missed one. He's acted ever since.
You thinking of something else?
No.
I feel like I mean, there will be others like.
Is that why Rick Moranis disappeared? Did we discover that?
No.
Oh, you fucking
Rick
Moranis. Did you kill someone? Come on then.
He's in Ghostbusters too.
Personal life.
He was also in Ghostbusters, is what I should say, because I don't know if he was in Ghostbusters too, because I've never seen it. Excuse me. Oh, hurry up, man.
No, his is sadder. I'm not going to talk about that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So bucket lists.
Would you like to be in a film? I think I would like to be in a film.
Doing what? Like acting. Or extra?
Acting.
Acting.
Like a line or two.
Or two. Fuck.
Well, you get the big bucks with the 2 lines.
Right, okay.
No, I would like to. I think that's a thing.
Fair enough, man. Like, do you have a preference of like what you're doing? Like, what kind of role you're playing, or
nothing hardcore?
We're not going fucking Joaquin Phoenix on this on this low budget movie you've been asked
I'll
to be
play
a part
like the. I'll even be credited as like chubby guy on podcast. Like as long as I'm in the film, I don't care. Like I don't need my name. I can do it for like 500 quid. Like
I think that. I mean, that's.
I'm selling myself like short, probably. I'm sure my talents are worth maybe $650 at a push. I'd like to be in a film.
Okay.
Because when I was at school, I got right into like drama and acting and all
right.
that kind
Okay.
of stuff.
Did you act in?
I was in the school show.
Oh,
I was in Joseph and His Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Oh, you told me this, and you were like a tree or some shit.
No, I was one of the brothers.
One of the brothers.
Whose
brother?
12. Joseph's brothers. There was 12 of them. You never seen the film?
I don't know who Joseph is. Joseph from the Bible?
Joseph and His Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
I'm going along with what you're saying. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You should watch it. Donny Osmond did it. Philip Schofield did it too. And what's his chops? Not Kylie Minogue, the other Australian.
Danny Minogue.
No, Jason. What's his chops?
Oh, I can see his face.
The male Kylie Minogue.
Really, really white.
Is he Jason
Donovan?
Yes.
Jason Donovan.
Yes.
So that's why we work well together.
That's why
you get one half, I get the other.
Yeah, we finish each other's
sandwiches.
Yes. Everyone always says sentence because like I don't get it. But yes, we got there. Yeah, you should watch it. It's good. Musical.
Yeah, I like the odd musical.
I know this is an odd musical. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So I played Dan.
Is that about Jesus?
It's in Jesus' times.
Oh, is Joseph Jesus' brother?
No, actually, it's more Egyptian.
Oh, okay. I kind of like that. That sounds a lot more fun.
Anyway, watch it because it's real good and the songs are catchy as fuck.
Right. Okay.
Oh, I should have put all my playlist choices as just being.
That would have been fucking gross.
That would have been foresight to imagine I was going to have this conversation to be plucked out of thin air. It's good. Yeah. Right, I was that. I was also several other parts because Dan didn't do a lot. He was in it at the beginning, wee bit in the middle, near the end as well. I was like, pyramid guard. Shite. But when I was at school, I loved drama. I was in a couple of plays, but again, like school level, not like I did anything.
Yeah. I was in like a show in an actual theatre and shit when I was young.
Alright, okay.
And I had one line and I was dressed like an elf. It was pretty sick.
That sounds sick.
I can't remember my line.
I did play in the tramway once.
Did what?
It was again whilst at school,
Uh-huh.
and I was Renard the fox.
Oh, that sounds fucking sexy.
Is it Tchaikovsky? He did the music for it.
Tchaikovsky.
Aye, I think he wrote the story.
Right.
And
Okay.
he did the music. Could also be false.
You just
I just say
you're
things.
just throwing out words today.
When I
Seeing what sticks.
when I was in primary school, I played in the Royal Concert Hall.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You're talking absolute shit.
No, I'm not.
You're
I'm
talking
absolutely not.
Yeah.
It was called the Toy Symphony. I think that was Tchaikovsky. It's one of these fucking Russian fellas, right?
One of these handsome big hugs over here.
See the big bears over there? That guy. It was called Toy Symphony. Joshua Bell, who is like a world renowned violinist, played an
Okay.
electric violin at this thing.
That's pretty fucking.
The instruments that we
metal.
all played was like, it was percussion is what they called it, but it was like electronic things. So I had a thing called a beat bug, which was like, and it was plugged into a laptop, and it was like the 90s, and it had like a weird light at the front of it, an antenna, and then you hit the back of it, and it went and like they were all tuned like to different sounds, so it was like
Right.
an xylophone of these fucking stupid like things, and so you did that, and it changed noise because you didn't actually control it. Like you just hit the back of this thing, it lit up a little bit. Ooh. But we played along with him, and then there was another thing. I can't remember what it was called, but it was basically
That
like
could be any number of things.
it was like a beanbag,
right. Okay.
like a little beanbag that you squeezed, and it'd make like rain noises and weather sounds,
That's pretty cute.
which obviously isn't percussion. That's weather.
Well, you
You like know
argue.
the rain stick things? It was like that, but
Oh, they're fucking.
plugged into a laptop.
That's pretty good.
I did that. That was fun.
That's pretty cool.
Not
actually.
drama.
That actually sounds a lot like
It is
a
music.
lot of fun. Yeah.
But-
In case you were confused at
In case
what
you were
either are,
Very confused.
that was music.
But no, I'd like to be in a film.
That
I
would
want to tick
be-
that off as well.
Right. Okay.
Concert, drama.
Well, any aspiring directors out there, give Gary a call.
I want to finish my screenplay as well. I'm on a roll now. I've got a massive bucket list.
Can you add right lyrics to that bucket list? You good?
I don't want to do that. I would rather die before I did that.
You'd rather go skydiving and not open the parachute.
Yeah.
But I think my bucket list will just stay. I think it'll
Have
just be a
sushi.
rolling one. Yeah.
You made
So-
fun of me for that earlier on.
I'll eat the sushi. I know, but you changed
You
my
you
mind.
fucking laughed at
No,
me for
Gary,
that.
listen.
I tried to expand your mind.
I am. I am here to learn. So if
Mhm.
I say something, then you have every of your US of A rights. What was I saying, man?
Your mind has been changed about bucket lists because of me.
Yes.
I'm basically your god.
So you had every right
Worship me.
to plead your case. And then I will go, okay, you changed my mind.
And I'm glad I did that. Still got a massive bucket list though. Do I go to Australia? Is that a thing?
No,
How?
because the spiders are huge. They're like dogs.
Yeah, but imagine you went over there and you killed one.
Then what?
Champion. Champion.
Right. Let's talk about the playlist, man.
Okay. Rambled enough of nonsense.
Oh, Jesus. This has been like just trying to take you down off a ladder. It's like, hey, guy.
Hey guy.
Who was first this week? Was it you?
Me.
you?
I got some good ones
Some
for you.
good ones.
The first one is something that I know you like because I remember speaking to you about it. Did I show you it? Did I give you the link for it? Is this one of the rare occasions where I showed you something?
No.
Okay.
Not this one anyway.
I thought that was my moment. Got that. So Stepping In Tomorrow by Madlib.
Yeah.
I think he like got all the rights to like all the old Blue Note jazz stuff.
Yeah, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago.
And
so
then
I'm
just
sure.
fucking stuck some sick beats on it.
Just mad-libbed it.
Gave it a good old mad-libbing. And he made this beautiful album, and this is an absolute stormer from that album. The next one is by an Italian avant-garde jazz quartet called Zoo, Z-U. The song is called Tom Araya Is Our Elvis.
Who's Tom Araya? Is that the guy from Slayer?
Yeah. It's from an album called The Way of the Animal Powers. The Way of the Animal Powers.
Okay.
It's so
Fair
noisy.
animals. Right.
It's just bonkers. Like the entire album. Like this one, it gets annoying, if I'm going to be honest. It's like a 2-minute song. And like for the first maybe 50 seconds, I might turn this off. Just turn that off. I don't want to listen to this anymore.
Right.
Like it just goes for about 50 seconds.
Nice.
And then it's like a massive squealing like trumpet.
Right.
Like, but it's melodic over like bass and stuff. It's great. It's really good.
So what you're saying is tough out the 50 seconds.
Tough out the 50 seconds. Tough out the rest of the album, because it does have moments where you're like, this is jazz.
Yeah.
They're not just throwing instruments at a wall and seeing what it does. Okay. I can't remember how I found them. I think a client told me about them, obviously.
Yeah. I was just like...
I think he was from America's West Coast. I think he played in like grindcore bands.
What, they played Bazoo?
No, I never played with Zoo. He just told me about them. I remember he used to just spend all of his time cooking.
Oh, really?
Aye.
Did he have a show?
No, should have. He didn't. But yeah, he would just listen to these like wacko bands and be like, "You need to check these out." Because I don't think he had anyone else he could tell about these bands.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
All right, cool.
I'll try it,
man. So that's tune number 2.
Right.
Tune number 3 is a song called Witchfinder General by the band Witchfinder General from the album Death Penalty. It's just doomy, sludgy, riffy, big, massive vocals. It's from the 80s.
Right, okay.
It's of the time. There's tits on the cover.
Cool.
You know, tits on the cover, we're in.
I don't know, man.
The next song is different. Again,
very different.
It's called Money, and I can't pronounce the man's last name because I've never heard it said. Michael Kiwanuka?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, cool. Nice. And it is just great.
Yeah.
Like, I remember in the summer when it came out, like I remember the music video of like them driving like a soft top Cadillac or something.
Alright.
Like obviously.
Amazing.
Just Tom Mishk, just being beautiful. Like
just handsome
as shit. Having a great voice. Singing over a fucking great song.
Right, okay.
Both of them have good voices, you know.
Yeah.
Cool. And then the last one.
A classic.
It is a classic.
It's
a classic. I'm gonna be honest. When I was flicking through this morning, or this afternoon, sorry, trying to put songs on the playlist, I was just flicking through like related artists.
Right.
And I was like, cool. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You know, like, and there was 2 that I knew I was putting on there.
Yeah.
Possibly 3. The first 3
right, okay.
seemed calculated. And then you look at the last 2 and you're like,
okay,
where did that come from? And I can't remember which band it was I was flicking through, but Go It Alone came up. And then
right, okay.
I was like, I had like just Go It Alone in my head, like the name Go It Alone. And obviously there's a line in that song he's talking about put on his laptop.
Yeah.
Can't find any music, just give me some Go It Alone or give me anything.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, that's cool. That's a song I remember. Buffed.
Put that on. That is a really good song. I remember.
It's called Taping Songs Off the Radio by Lord and Atlantis.
That's a good idea. Fucking say it.
Thanks.
I remember actually like when I remember buying that CD because I went to see them. I can't remember where it was that I saw them, but it was like kind of before they got really big, and they had those like at the show. So I was like, sick, cool. I'll take those. Is it me?
You were in the middle of a story, or was that the end?
Yeah, I got the CD at a show. And then I was obsessed with it.
Right. So what did you put in the playlist?
First song. The first song is "Trace Me On to You" by Title Fight. So this was off of the last anything that they did, which still makes me sad because it was like so long ago now that they actually did it. It's just a really nice song. It's a bit more upbeat compared to a lot of the other songs on that album, particularly where it's kind of they went in a much like softer, slower sound rather than the usual like kind of hard pop punk shit. I guess they were originally with like Symmetry and stuff. So it was just like that transformation, I guess. Yeah, I like really enjoyed going through all the motions, and this one was just like a really fucking nice, like vibey album. And this song, it brings up the pace a wee bit before it drops off again.
It
so
did
it's
what
like
you needed it to.
Yeah. The next one is called Mercury. I don't know how to say the guy's name. I don't even know if that's actually the guy's name or just his artist name, but I can't say it. It's just like a really nice lo-fi beat, but the guy that does it is like, he's like, the way he chops stuff apart, and he'll do the same kind of thing that like producers will do, where he'll like bring from different instruments and different songs and stuff, and it's like,
that's cool.
It's really cool. He just brought that album out this year. It's just like all super fucking chill, like lo-fi stuff. See, for just like cooking dinner, just chuck that on.
It works.
We'll vibe. Now the next one is the one that broke my heart when it came out last week. Yeah. Thing with Feathers by Every Time I Die. So it's off their new album Radical, which is fucking amazing. This song in particular pure stood out because it's like the kind of ballady one out of the album. If you were to pick a ballad, this is probably the best one. It's just beautiful. It's got Andy Hull. Yep, that's his name. Andy Hull from Manchester Orchestra on it, and he just brings in an extra layer to put in with like Keith Buckley's beautiful melodies as well.
He's got such a like noticeable voice as well.
Like as soon as I heard it, I was like, that's Andy Hull.
Yeah.
Just immediately knew. Just like as much as I've only ever listened to that one album you told me to listen to.
Contender for album of the year still.
Yeah, so just like the extra layer that he brings to that song, it's just like, because he hits a lot of notes kind of in the background and stuff as well, and it just it's amazing, absolutely amazing. The next one is by a guy called Overcast. The song's called Oof, just OOF exclamation mark. So I heard this song I follow an Instagram page called Gangster Doodles, and it's literally just a guy just like drawing shit on like sticky notes on his phone.
Sick.
And it's awesome. Like, people love it. Like, Madlib has done stuff with them.
That's cool.
Like, it's fucking class. So he's done like 2 compilation albums essentially. Yeah. And this is off of volume 2 that just came out earlier in the month. But it's just like random artists that he's like mates with or knows really well. So like Black Milk's on it.
Cool.
Nothing else is coming in my head, but there's really cool people
you like
on it.
Black Milk?
If you go listen to this compilation, but it like it hits loads of different kind of like varied versions of hip hop. So there's like some trap stuff in it, and then you've got just more of just like beats in it. It hits quite a lot of different vibes. That's cool. And this was like the second or third song on it, so it's like right away this is what you're getting hit with, and it's just the guy's got a really nice flow. He kind of reminds me of like Earl Sweatshirt on The Bends. Is that the album? No, not The Bends.
Like
that's
the one with
songs. Some rap songs.
Some rap songs.
Sorry, Bends is one of the fucking songs on it. Just the flow that Earl's got on that album, that guy pure reminds me of that flow. So it's a really cool vibe.
That's cool.
Kind of almost like trashy beats and stuff.
Yeah,
I really like it, man. And then the next one I've got is Bones by a band called Crumb. So Crumb, I was listening to a band. I can't remember who it was, but I got to the end of an album. You know how when you listen to Spotify, it goes, here's a song that sounds like this album. Yeah. It played this song, and I was like, oh, the fuck is this? They've got another couple of songs that I've put in a playlist. I can't remember off the top of my head what they're called, but they're just this. It's like a full band, but it's dead nice, like chill, soft pop with a bit of like, they've got like punk avenues going into them.
Oh, amazing.
It's just really nice to just hang out, just I'll cozy up with a blankie. That's the vibe that we're hitting with. But yeah, those were my choices this week, man.
As always, just
don't know what's happening at any point.
Yeah, just all over the place, but I love it. You seem to be a little bit more together. Maybe.
And then yours is questionable.
There's at least 3 of you that almost seem like you meant them.
I mean all of it.
You do.
Always.
Well, another episode done.
Another one done. Yeah, I think that's me, man. I'm pure.
Zonked.
Ready for my bed.
We're ready for bed.
Cool. Well, this has been the 34th. We made it this far, baby.
So close to that year. It's not. Still like another 15 years.
When you put it at the thing.
That maths is off.
Not correct, but we're not going to figure it out now. Right, well, thank you. Take care, and we'll see you next week.
Peace. Love you, man.